Hello, and welcome to Daily English Whisper. My name is Max, and I'm very glad you are here with me today. Take a slow breath and relax your shoulders. Today's episode is called Daily English Listening Practice Shadowing Real-Life Fluency Builder. And today we are going to practice something very powerful. Daily English. Not textbook English. Not exam English. Real English that fits into your everyday life. Maybe you study grammar sometimes. Maybe you learn vocabulary. But when real life happens, English feels different. You want to say something simple like, I'm running late. I need a minute. That was unexpected. But sometimes the words don't come quickly. Why? Because fluency is not only knowledge, fluency is familiarity. When you hear and repeat natural sentences many times, your brain begins to recognize them instantly. Later, when you need them in real life, they appear faster. That is what we are building today. Small, realistic English moments. Moments like waking up in the morning and thinking, I need coffee. Moments like opening your email and thinking, that's not what I expected. Moments like finishing a task and saying, finally, that's done. Daily English lives in these small moments. And the more you practice them, the more natural English feels. Today we will train this using listening and shadowing. I will say a sentence slowly. You will listen first. Then you will repeat. Sometimes we will repeat again more slowly. You do not need perfect pronunciation. You need rhythm. You need repetition. You need consistency. Here is the most important idea of today. Fluency grows through daily exposure. Not through one perfect lesson. Not through one big study session. Through many small encounters with English. Imagine this. You practice 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 10 minutes next week. Little by little, English becomes familiar. And when something becomes familiar, it becomes easier. So stay with me. Today we are building real-life English, one sentence at a time. Now let me ask you a simple question. What is daily English? Daily English is the language people use in normal moments. Not formal speeches. Not complicated explanations. Just small sentences that appear again and again during the day, when you wake up, when you check your phone, when you look for your keys, when you finish a task. These moments create natural English. And today we will train your brain to recognize these everyday sentences faster. Remember how we practice. First, listen carefully. Then repeat after me. Focus on rhythm. Focus on calm repetition. Let's begin. Listen. I'm still half asleep. Now repeat. I'm still half asleep. Good. Again, slowly. I'm still half asleep. Very good. This is a real morning thought. Now listen to another one. I should get up now. Repeat. I should get up now. Excellent. Again, slowly. I should get up now. Very good. Now imagine you are in the kitchen. Listen. The coffee smells amazing. Repeat. The coffee smells amazing. Good. Again. The coffee smells amazing. Very nice. Daily English is sensory. You talk about what you see, hear, and feel. Let's continue. Listen. Where did I put my phone? Repeat. Where did I put my phone? Good. Again, slowly. Where did I put my phone? Very good. This sentence happens many times in real life. Now listen. I'm running a little late. Repeat. I'm running a little late. Excellent. Again. I'm running a little late. Very good. These sentences are not complicated, but they are powerful. When your brain knows them well, you respond faster in real situations. Let's repeat one more sentence together. Little sentences build real fluency. Now repeat. Little sentences build real fluency. Very good. Again, slowly. Little sentences build real fluency. Excellent. You are already practicing daily English. And we are just getting started. Now let's talk about the main question. How do you use daily listening and shadowing to build real-life fluency? Maybe you have this problem. You listen to English, but you stay silent. You understand, but you don't speak. You know the meaning, but your mouth feels slow. That is normal. Fluency is a speaking skill, and speaking needs practice. So today, we will not only listen, we will also repeat, and we will do it in a daily life way, so it feels natural. Maybe you also think, I don't have time, I'm busy, I miss days, and then I feel guilty. Let me tell you something. You don't need a perfect schedule. You need a small daily habit. A few minutes, consistently, is better than a long session once in a while. In this episode, I will give you several simple ways to build fluency with daily English listening. You will learn how to train your ear, how to train your mouth, how to reduce hesitation, how to stay consistent. And if you feel that this episode is helping you, you can like it later. It supports Daily English Whisper and helps other learners find calm English practice. Now we move into the practical daily ways. Stay with me. This is where daily English becomes real-life fluency. Way number 1 is this: train your ears with small daily listening moments. Many learners believe listening practice must be long and serious. They imagine sitting at a desk, taking notes, studying carefully. But daily English works differently. Daily English grows when you hear the language many times in normal moments. While you prepare breakfast, while you clean your room, while you walk outside, while you wait for the bus. These small listening moments slowly train your brain. Your ears begin to recognize sounds faster. Your brain begins to understand patterns. And little by little, English stops feeling foreign. Now, let's practice with real-life sentences. Remember the rhythm. First, listen. Then, repeat. Listen. I need a minute to think. Now repeat. I need a minute to think. Good. Again, slowly. I need a minute to think. Very good. This is a sentence people use many times during the day. Now listen. That makes more sense now. Repeat. That makes more sense now. Excellent. Again. That makes more sense now. Very good. Let's continue. Listen. I didn't see that coming. Repeat. I didn't see that coming. Good. Again, slowly. I didn't see that coming. Very nice. These sentences appear in normal conversations. And when your ears hear them many times, your brain stores them naturally. Now listen to another one. I'll take care of it. Repeat. I'll take care of it. Excellent. Again. I'll take care of it. Very good. Now imagine a normal workday. A colleague asks something. You answer calmly. I'll take care of it. Simple, natural, fluent. Let's do one more. Listen. Give me a second. Repeat. Give me a second. Good. Again, slowly. Give me a second. Excellent. You see how these sentences are short and practical. Daily listening works because it fills your brain with familiar patterns. And familiar patterns create fluency. Say this sentence with me. Listening every day makes English familiar. Now repeat. Listening every day makes English familiar. Very good. Again, slowly. Listening every day makes English familiar. Excellent. Even a few minutes of listening helps more than you think. Your brain is learning quietly. And that quiet learning becomes confidence. Now, let's move to way number 2. Way number 2 is this. Repeat sentences out loud. Listening is powerful, but listening alone is not enough. Your brain understands the language, but your mouth also needs training. Speaking is a physical skill. Your tongue moves. Your lips move. Your breathing changes. So when you repeat sentences, you are training your speaking muscles. That is why shadowing is so effective. You hear a sentence, and then you say it. Slowly, clearly, without pressure. Let's practice together. Listen. That's not what I expected. Now repeat. That's not what I expected. Good. Again, slowly. That's not what I expected. Very good. This is a useful daily sentence. Now listen to another one. I'll figure it out. Repeat. I'll figure it out. Excellent. Again. I'll figure it out. Very nice. People say this when they have a small problem, but they are confident they can solve it. Let's continue. Listen. I need to think about that. Repeat. I need to think about that. Good. Again, slowly. I need to think about that. Excellent. Now imagine a conversation. Someone asks you a question. You answer calmly. I need to think about that. That sounds natural. Now listen to another one. That took longer than I thought. Repeat. That took longer than I thought. Very good. Again. That took longer than I thought. Excellent. Daily life is full of these small reactions. Now one more sentence. Listen. I didn't realize that. Repeat. I didn't realize that. Good. Again, slowly. I didn't realize that. Very good. Now say this sentence with me. Repeating builds speaking confidence. Repeat. Repeating builds speaking confidence. Excellent. Again, slowly. Repeating builds speaking confidence. Very good. Every time you repeat a sentence, your brain and your mouth learn together. And the more you repeat, the more natural speaking feels. Little by little, your responses become automatic. That is how real-life fluency grows. Now let's move to way number 3. Way number 3 is this. React to daily situations in English. Many learners wait for the right moment to speak English. They think they need a conversation partner. They think they need a perfect situation. But daily English can happen inside your own mind. When something happens during the day, you can react in English. For example, imagine you open your email and see many new messages. Your first thought might be something like this. Listen. That's a lot of emails. Now repeat. That's a lot of emails. Good. Again, slowly. That's a lot of emails. Very good. Now imagine you are finishing a long task. Listen. Finally, that's done. Repeat. Finally, that's done. Excellent. Again. Finally, that's done. Very nice. Daily reactions like this train your brain to think in English. Let's continue. Imagine you are looking for something in your house. Listen. It has to be here somewhere. Now repeat. It has to be here somewhere. Good. Again, slowly. It has to be here somewhere. Very good. This sentence appears often in real life. Now imagine you check the weather. Listen. It looks like rain. Repeat. It looks like rain. Excellent. Again. It looks like rain. Very good. Now one more. Imagine you try something new and it works well. Listen. That worked better than I expected. Repeat. That worked better than I expected. Good. Again, slowly. That worked better than I expected. Excellent. These small reactions train your brain to use English automatically. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a formal lesson. Your daily life becomes your practice. Now say this sentence with me. My day is full of English moments. Repeat. My day is full of English moments. Very good. Again, slowly. My day is full of English moments. Excellent. And if you are enjoying this practice, you can leave a simple comment later and tell me where you usually practice your English listening. It helps Daily English Whisper reach more learners who want calm, daily fluency. Now, stay with me. We are about to explore the most powerful habit of all. Now let's move to way number 4. Way number 4 is this: turn normal moments into English thinking moments. You don't always need audio. You don't always need a teacher. Sometimes the most powerful practice is simple thinking. During the day, your mind is always talking. You think about plans. You think about tasks. You think about what just happened. Most of the time, this inner voice is in your native language. But you can slowly begin to move some of those thoughts into English. Not all of them, just small ones. For example, imagine you are starting your day. Listen. Let's see what I need to do today. Now repeat. Let's see what I need to do today. Good. Again, slowly. Let's see what I need to do today. Very good. Now imagine you are organizing something. Listen. I'll handle this first. Repeat. I'll handle this first. Excellent. Again. I'll handle this first. Very nice. These are natural thinking sentences. Let's continue. Imagine you are deciding something. Listen. That might be a better idea. Repeat. That might be a better idea. Good. Again, slowly. That might be a better idea. Very good. Now imagine you realize something important. Listen. Now it makes sense. Repeat. Now it makes sense. Excellent. Again. Now it makes sense. Very good. When you practice small thoughts like these, your brain starts to think faster in English. You are not translating anymore. You are reacting directly. Let's repeat an important sentence together. Thinking in English makes speaking easier. Now repeat. Thinking in English makes speaking easier. Very good. Again, slowly. Thinking in English makes speaking easier. Excellent. Your mind is already active every day. All we are doing is gently changing the language of those thoughts, little by little, and that small shift builds real fluency. Now, let's move to the final main way. Way number 5 is this: surround your day with small English triggers. A trigger is something that reminds you to use English. Your environment can help you practice. For example, your phone can become an English trigger. When you open it, you can read something simple in English. A message, a notification, a short note. These small exposures train your brain every day. Let's practice a few sentences that feel natural in daily moments. Listen. Let me check that quickly. Now repeat. Let me check that quickly. Good. Again, slowly. Let me check that quickly. Very good. This is a common daily sentence. Now imagine you are thinking about a task. Listen. I'll do that in a minute. Repeat. I'll do that in a minute. Excellent. Again. I'll do that in a minute. Very good. Now imagine you finish something. Listen. That went smoothly. Repeat. That went smoothly. Good. Again, slowly. That went smoothly. Very nice. Now imagine you are planning the next step. Listen. What should I do next? Repeat. What should I do next? Excellent. Again. What should I do next? Very good. Now imagine something small surprises you. Listen. That's interesting. Repeat. That's interesting. Good. Again, slowly. That's interesting. Excellent. These small sentences can appear everywhere during your day. When you notice something, when you finish something, when you plan something, let's repeat an important sentence together. English can live inside my day. Now repeat. English can live inside my day. Very good. Again, slowly. English can live inside my day. Excellent. When English becomes part of your environment, practice stops feeling like study. It becomes normal. And normal exposure creates natural fluency. Stay with me. Let's bring everything together. Today, in this episode, daily English listening practice, shadowing, real-life fluency builder, we trained something simple but powerful. Daily exposure. You practiced listening to natural sentences. You repeated them out loud. You imagined real-life situations. And that is how fluency grows. Not through one perfect lesson, but through many small daily moments. We talked about several ways to build real-life fluency. Listening to small sentences during your day. Repeating them out loud to train your speaking. Reacting to daily situations in English. Turning normal thoughts into English thoughts. And surrounding your environment with English triggers. All of these habits are small. But small habits repeated every day create big change. Let's repeat a sentence together. Daily practice builds real fluency. Now repeat. Daily practice builds real fluency. Very good. Again, slowly. Daily practice builds real fluency. Excellent. Imagine something. A few months from now, you hear a sentence in English, and instead of translating it slowly, your brain understands it immediately. Someone asks you a question, And instead of searching for words, you respond naturally. That change does not happen in one day. It happens through repetition, through listening, through shadowing, through daily contact with English. Now repeat this sentence with me. English is becoming natural for me. Repeat. English is becoming natural for me. Very good. Again, slowly. English is becoming natural for me. Excellent. You don't need to rush. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to stay consistent. If this episode helped you practice calmly, you can subscribe to Daily English Whisper and continue learning with me, Max. We practice step by step. We listen. We repeat. We build confidence. I'm proud of you for staying and practicing until the end. Take a slow breath, and I'll see you in the next episode.